What's up guys, how y'all doing? Welcome to the chat, Profit Takers. Today I'm gonna do the market recap on OTCs today. It's been kinda slow, but there's still movers out there. You can still make money. This is my this is my market view right here of the pink sheets. Prices range from 0.50 to $1. And the top gainers of today was UMAX, which I saw it today. I wasn't ready to get in, but I saw it. That's It's still good. You gotta keep an eye on all the stocks, all the penny stocks, OTCs, all the movers. And I'm gonna do the market recap today so I can explain y'all what did I saw today on each of them. So I saw UMAX today. I saw it around here. The chart is kind of choppy. It's very thin, so you can't see the exact patterns of the candlesticks. But I saw here that it did a top around here, the 60 range, the day before, and that was the highest day of the previous day. So from there I measured from today's movement, and as you can see, I did a line right here, and the line on the 10-minute EMA 3 days chart right here, it was barely no movement. There was barely no volume on this side the days before, and today, as you can see right here, the volume came in today. Today was the day to buy it. I would have bought it around this range right here. I was watching it 70. I didn't expect a big move, and out of a sudden, at the end of the day, it reached day's high, 0.0192. So what I saw today was that, yeah, it made a move from the low 60s and all the way to the 192, a 392% gain winner today. Man, that would have been lovely right there. So as you can see, the 13 EMA is the technical analysis that I use to protect my risk. Once it breaks down, the EMA is when I take profit. So if I would have bought it here, I would have held it the whole day. Right here, it did like a little drop, maybe 10 minutes. Each candlestick is 10 minutes. So in this 10-minute, it dropped, but overall, it held up. And right here in the midday, you saw it topped right here, and then it broke out again right here. So this was the resistance. It broke out the resistance at around the end of the day. The MACD, it crossed down, and then it was picked up right back up, and then right back down, making the same movement. So if you make a line right here, it's gonna be bouncing off this line. So it's not that perfect, but hey, you understand. And right here, the RSI, if you make a line straight down, it will need to break this for it can continue. So I will be watching this one tomorrow. I'll keep this on my watch list to a potential, it could reach up to the 50 EMA. I mean the 50 moving average of 282. Well, let's see if it happens tomorrow. And I'll keep this on my watch list. It had a volume of 100. I mean, money wise, 156,000, which is not that much, but it's still great. And overall, I had a decent amount of trades, so I'll be watching that. The next one is ZNNC. ZNNC had a low volume, but it's interesting right here because it has a resistance over here, and as you can see right here, it never went up, so there's a resistance here. So I will be watching this one tomorrow for this breakout right here, the 0725, and I will be watching this MACD crossing upwards like over here, same as the chart, it follows. So I'll be watching, and you can see that in the first 30 minutes of the day I had the most volume. So probably tomorrow is going to be the same. and by most of the day I barely had volume. So I'll be watching this one very carefully. I wouldn't go so big, but I like this breakout right here. The MACD on the daily crossed up. It looks pretty good. Maybe this can run up to 1 cent and further. Who knows? Let's see what the year to date. Yeah, it barely. Yeah, it could break out right here, and it can keep going up. So I'll keep watching this one. This one could be really interesting. Today I had the highest volume of the day, and keep that on your watch list. So let's see what we have next. ALRT, which I played this one today. ALRT, I like this one. I had news today of what it had news about. Let me see. It had news of ALRT adding international reference dosing to insulin dose adjustment IDA feature for international market expansion. So that's a pretty good news. They're going international, so that's a good, really good news. So this chart right here, the previous days it did like a 12,000 run from these lows right here, double 20s, all the way to the top 14 cents. It was crazy. I was watching it too, and yeah, I wasn't prepared, so I was waiting for this day. It had the 3 red candlesticks. Now it's bouncing. It bounced off the 13 EMA. As you can see today, it touched it, and then it bounced right back up. And I bought this one in the 58 range, around here. I bought it, and I'm still holding it. I want to see what potential it has tomorrow. If it's a red day, I'm gonna sell it. If it's a green day, I'll hold it. And as you can see, I bought it right above the EMA, which was good. Right here it broke. I should have sold here, but so far this was like a seller's just selling right here, and then it came back right up on top of the EMA. So tomorrow I'm gonna be watching this MACD cross upwards for a potential higher move, and if not, I will be selling. Take my 20-30% on my investment, and I'll move on. Next one, ENDV. Let's see, ENDV. ENDV, I like this one. I had pretty good volume today. Right here was the last maybe 50 days highs right here, so I made a line. It did a cross right here of the 13 and 50 EMA, which that's a strong movement right there. As you saw that from the 28s in 3 days it hit 45. That's pretty good. And right here, the 13 EMA is kind of choppy the previous days, but today it was holding on pretty well. Even though if you can make a line right here, you can see that it's making new highs every day. And right here it broke out. I had 2 top days right here. It hit a top right here, hit a top right here, and then it broke out on top of the EMA. That's pretty good. I'll be watching this one for a potential higher movement. This MACD looks like it's gonna keep going up. The volume, look at the end of the day volume right here. It's starting to pick up, so I'm gonna be watching this one tomorrow. The RSI, if you make a line right here, it broke out right here too. This would have been a good entry point right here. Right here, the 42s, around the 40 area. So I'm going to be watching this one too. Remind you, these are all OTCs. These are pink sheets. These are not NASDAQs nor NYSE. Right now I'm just focused on the OTCs, trying to get better on the OTCs. Let's see, I had 185,000 in money wise today. Not that bad, but it could be better. BVTK had 600,000, so you could go a little bit bigger on this one. BVTK, let's see what it did today. BVTK, I like this one. Let's see. It broke out the last previous 20 days, the highs. I did a line right here. It tried to break up, but then the pressure made it go down back to 53 area. So I'll be watching this one. I will be watching this MACD cross upwards, and I'll see for a potential play there. Also, the 13 and 50 EMA is gonna cross again, so that's a good sign that I can keep going up. The RSI looks good. Cross right here. This would have been a good entry. This breakout right here, 44. And today I had a pretty good volume in the morning. As you can see, it did a gap up. So I'll be watching this one. ONVS. I like this one. As you can see, the 60 days right here, the MACD is about to cross up. Every time it crossed up, it went up. Right here, you see it crossed up, and look at this big move right here from the 0.5s all the way top to the 2 cents. Wow, this is pretty awesome. I'm gonna be watching this one. As you can see right here, line RSI bounced down, now it's bouncing back up. So the candlestick is gonna probably be doing the same. Right now it's trying to break this 13 EMA, it's trying to go above it. It's been 3 days topping 8. Oh no, it broke 89, but it's around this, so it needs to go up above this. And right here, there's the last red candlestick highs. It broke the last candlestick's highs, so now it's trying to break this one. 94, it's around this area, it's consolidating, but it's making new highs, as you can see right here and right here. So I'll be watching this one. What I like about OMVS, that it has a good money coming in. 350, not so bad. 3 million in volume. I'll be watching it. And PNTV, which was red today, but for some reason I clicked it, so let's see what it is. Oh, it's a double bottom right here, double bottom. So I'll be watching this play for a reversal. So far we have to see, it's nothing confirmed yet, plus it's under the EMA, so we have to see. But well, this is a recap of the days. Today's September 25th, and I'm just showing you how to see the top gainers, OTCs, how to break them down and have them ready for the next